So here we are in the third video of the series in which we are summoning the elements of Pachamama to help us release the baggage of 2020 and clear the path to 2021. Now, Deborah, you were saying something that I loved the way you said it. I also loved the language, body language you were doing. You were like almost dancing there in your seat. And you were talking about that, it's like, I was telling you about the situation, what happened with me in my throat, right? That I was trying to take my vitamin C. They're like these big capsules of vitamin C.
I know.
And I couldn't, it was like I didn't have space here. And I was like, what is this? And then I started, whoa, I'm closing my throat. And so I went into there to hear what my body had to say. And it was fear, it was distrust. And so I started opening and I trust. And I've been doing this every time I take my vitamins every day. It's like, and I said, why? I've never had this problem before. And what I heard coming from my own body was, the air is not safe. The very air I breathe, right? That's like the breath of life. I'm starting to not trust because this COVID is in the air. It's an invisible enemy in the air, So we have all of these issues of trust with life, with the environment that we didn't maybe have before, It's like another layer. And I don't want it to be invisible because then, what we don't see, we can change. So I was telling you this, and then you started talking about what happens when we are in conflict, like we are right now, and how we are afraid of speaking out. So I would love for you to kind of elaborate.
Yeah, because there is so much conflict, because there is so much polarization in the world, and I mean particularly in the States. I'm in Canada, but we have it somewhat here, but not as much. But very, like some people that feel like their rights are being infringed, and other people that are just feel we're just protecting each other with these masks, that it's not some big agenda. It's like we're doing this to protect each other. But I think what happens is that people are it's brought out people's distrust in each other, and the fear of the fear of the other has just exploded. I mean, it's always been there. It's come up, I think, I think Trump really brought it out, for everyone to see. And it's like that level of distrust. It's like, I better not say anything. And it's also their toxicity and not wanting to share. It's like, I'm not going to share. I'm not even going to go there with this, go here, because it's just creating so much conflict and negativity. And it's like, I don't need that. Or I just feel like it's not safe for me to say what I really think. It's not safe to say what I really think. And so I think there's this incredible pushing down of our emotions, of our, and it's like everything is like, like you not being able to swallow the pill. It's like not being able to swallow life. Swallowing is about swallowing life. And we're having difficulty swallowing life.
Beautiful.
Right now. And I think that just creates this incredible, like just all this fear that you were talking about. And I think you were probably connecting in with the collective fear. And, that probably wasn't even all yours. It's like you're so sensitive. And so you would be picking up on everybody's energy. And there's many of us empaths who would be also picking up on that. And maybe, it's just, I think it's a big deal, the swallowing. And I mean, and also just feeling like we can't Yeah, not being able to speak, and it's like maybe not even wanting to, like, I don't want to speak. I actually don't even want to feel. And so people are like, put back and, like everything is
Yeah.
submerged. I don't want to frickin' feel this. And like the numbing ourselves out. I think we've been up to that for a long time, this numbing out.
Hmm.
And I think we're being given an opportunity though to heal this.
Yes,
Like this is
because it
how
is a
far
habit.
we've
It is
been.
a habit to avoid
Yeah.
our suffering and our pain and our family issues, and now
Oh,
we can't. Some of us are like in our apartments with our family, and that's a lot of issues are coming out. That's also part of it, you know. And when you were talking about, the social media and the dialogue, I was also thinking it's like there's a low level with the madman in the White House. There's come a very low level of communication,
yeah.
insults and name calling, and it's like really low level. Like the shadows were flushed out for us to see them and heal them. And so, yeah, I mean, I don't want to join a conversation like that. So that's more swallowing
Yeah.
there, right?
I think we have an opportunity to do a lot of healing work. I think that this has all come up so we can look at it and we can heal it and we can, I feel like there's just so much that can be released through the voice and through like allowing ourselves to sound.
It's all of this that we're discussing reminds me of the the knowledge we have through the ancient Asian, ancient Asian wisdom about the issues of the lungs. And there's a lot about family karma here. It's a lot of the family dynamics, the learned limitations, prohibitions, they're there. The grieving is there. And when this grieving can be creative, but grieving can be also destructive, and I see it more as stagnated. There's a lot of like attachments, and one of the things that is very dear to me, which is freedom. It works in the lungs and the throat. Freedom of expression, freedom, opening our wings. It's like these are the two big places where we deal with those things. And freedom from habits, freedom from addiction, freedom loving in a state of freedom. Because what happens is like sometimes our love holds prisoners. We become codependent. We become, instead of giving unconditional love, because of all these things that we're talking, we start putting conditions in our love or getting attached to the other, focusing on the other, all these kind of dynamics that we have learned. And then our love starts holding prisoners. I'll do this if you that. Or I won't, like that. And then love itself is caged and becomes a cage. We are calling upon Father Sky, upon the air. We are
The wind.
calling upon the wind. And in the African tradition that I've learned from my Caribbean ancestry, there's Oya. Oya is the wind warrioress. She's the wind. So there's this spiral, like a sacred spiral that she creates, which is a spiral of change and transformation. So I think that's a good image, a good elemental force to keep as we move along. So,
I like that image of, oh yeah.
she dances like a spiral dance like that. All right. So, are you ready? Did you get your sparkle for your sound healing?
I have to stand up and then I'll get
All
ready.
right. Okay. So now we're gonna, bring all of these that we've talked into a sound healing journey and then into a she dance journey.
We call upon Father Sky, air, and wind to help us sweep away stagnant grief, emotional weight, and distrust.
Sa, 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 sa.
Enhance our capacity to live, love, and laugh freely and joyfully.
I leave. I la 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 la. I la 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 laugh.
Renew our intention to free our voice and our truth and to share our gifts with the world.
I share my essence with the world.
Let go of the fear that chokes us, of distrust for our body, our voice, and our truth, and let go of distrusting others. charge our personal freedom, our voice, and our trust in the goodness of life and the goodness present in humanity.
Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ha, ha, ha. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ah, ah. Om. Okay, that was fun.
That was really fun. I love those movements and the sound. Just delicious.
The rocking makes it like helps with the kind of wash away stuff, you know, like that, and bring vibrancy. I really liked it.
It's fun and
Okay.
it feels comforting too, that movement. I really like it. Beautiful.
So these kind of explorations within a ceremonial context and in a very small group that allows us to work hands-on is what we want to invite you. In this moment of transition, right? We want to drop the baggage of 2020, keep the gifts of 2020, and then move into transition to clear the path for an amazing new energy that's coming into the universe, into the planet Earth, into humanity with 2021.
To see you there.